Hello. The price of Bitcoin is $35,458. It just... This industry is the best. So, a moment of composure. Look at this, what we've got going on right now. I'm going to talk about these trades in today's video. There is a lot on the table right now, and the aim of the game here is, of course, to make as much money as possible. There's a lot of speculation in the air right now that the Bitcoin ETF is going to get approved in the next couple of weeks or so. It's really started to gain some momentum over the course of the past 24 hours, with Bitcoin's price increasing more than $1,000 throughout the course of this afternoon, resulting in some very hefty profits. I have been showing you the balance on this account since it had $50,000 in it. We're now up to $390,000. It's just getting ridiculous at this point, isn't it? So I'd recommend join the club, slap a like on today's video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those channel notifications. This channel is growing fast right now. We grew by 700 subscribers over the course of the past month, and around 25 after the last video, but the video before that we did a lot of subscribers. So if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. We do generally do okay over here. And let's crack on with A, analysing what's going on with the price of Bitcoin, B, looking at some of these altcoin trades we've got, and then C, looking at this Bitcoin ETF and potential Bitcoin ETF related news. So starting out, this is what we've got, and if we zoom out on the price of Bitcoin, go over to the 15-minute chart, this is what happened this afternoon. Now, this afternoon, I was getting quite close to my entry point here. My entry point is now as high as $34,526. That's my entry price. The current market price are $900 above my entry, giving us a $74,000 profit, and now I've taken $108,000 profit on that trade. Combined, yeah, we've got what? $180-something thousand ish. Anyway, that's not the important thing here. It's not about the amount of money that you make. It's more so being consistently correct. And when we look at recent analysis on the price of Bitcoin, we've hit it there, we bounced, we hit it here, 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 we bounced. The question is, when do we break this level here? Because that's where we just got rejected off of. That is $36,000 right there. I said I'm going to start taking some profit on my trades at $36,000. I took a little bit, but there's still a lot more left to take, of course. And if we get that bounce up to $37,000, which is my overall goal for these trades, well, we're in just an amazing situation financially at that point in time. The other thing to point out could be that Bitcoin could be trending in a channel like this, going to the upside. And that would literally give us that upside target there of $37,000. I need to reset this price scale here to auto to give a little bit of perspective to the market right now. Can we get that perspective? Yes, there we go. So the purple line at the top of the page, well, it's not quite the top, but that purple line right there, that is the current target for my trades, $37,000, and then we'll close out every single one of them and have a party. I don't know. What do you do with all of that? Of course, that's not the only trades we've got open. We also trade here on BITGET. BITGET is available to people in the UK. In the UK, you can't actually use BYBIT at this moment in time. So if you are struggling for an exchange or looking for a place that you can trade, check out BITGET. You'll find a link for it in today's video description. It helps out the channel if you use that link. And at the same time, you get a nice deposit bonus. I've got a $31,000 profit right now on BITGET. So check that out. You'll find a link for it in today's video description, as well as if you're outside of the UK, check out BYBIT. You'll find a link for that as well. It's also got a nice little bonus that comes along with signing up on today's link in the video description. Exchanges aside though, Bitcoin, $35,433. Look, are we going to break down from here? Are we going to break up from here? Let's assess what's going on with some of these indicators. We're going to bring in the VWAP and we're going to bring in the VRVP and get an assessment here of liquidity versus where we are in the trading formation at this moment in time. If we go to the 4 hour, no, 4 hours probably a little bit too big for that. We want to be on the 1 hour probably is a better time frame to be on. I want to get some perspective on where that VWAP band is. So we've been hooking the top side of this VWAP band for a while. Ultimately, this VWAP band here is going to close in the next kind of half an hour or so, because every night at 12 o'clock or whatever, the band's close and it resets. You can see here at 12 o'clock at night, boom, that's one evening close right there, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there you go, 1 o'clock in the morning, boom, it resets. So we're going to have a reset soon on the VWAP. I'm expecting that VWAP to reset to be quite bullish here because it'll squeeze us again. And then we should, in theory, get another run back to the upside. Hence why when the price is dipping, I'm buying. And when the price is high, I'm selling and taking profit. So when it comes to the price of Bitcoin, what are the liquidity bands looking like? Well, from my perspective right now, the best place that we can be analyzing the bands of liquidity on the price of Bitcoin is probably on the daily chart. It's going to give us the most indicator as to where these bands of liquidity sit. And as it sits right now, you can see we've just got very steady liquidity all the way up to here where we have a gap. And that gap is currently sitting somewhere around like $50,000 or so. So we're not looking for that $50,000 gap right now. We just want a realistic expectation on what can we get from the markets. Well, we know that a break of $37,000, well, that's going to lead up to these highs up here in the $40,000 range. We're yet to get there, though. We've got to get there. We will get there. It's inevitable. Ultimately, that Bitcoin ETF is coming. But even more interesting than Bitcoin is Ethereum has still been underperforming, with Ethereum's Bitcoin valuation today down 2% pretty much. Bitcoin's price, yes, it's up, but Ethereum is still underperforming the market right now, even though it's broken out of a technically incredibly bullish pattern. It's just not flying, and that's good. That presents opportunity. If we look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin today, it's struggling with its bounce. But again, that's good. It gives everybody an opportunity to get in at these lower levels. And from my perspective right now, yeah, there might be a small amount of downside left in this. But from my perspective, I'm buying Ethereum right now. My Ethereum positions, they are quite large, to be honest. If we actually look at the sizing of my Ethereum position here, you can see that my Ethereum USDT position is now $1.4 million plus an extra $200,000. So I'm about 1.5 million long on Ethereum. It's just a shame that Ethereum didn't experience the same kind of mega rally that Bitcoin did today. If we look at the 15-minute chart, yeah, it's up, but it's not up. And this is the 15-minute. Yeah, we had this humongous rally today, but we didn't break any higher than what we've been going recently. I think that Ethereum is a pretty decent play right now, especially given how low its Bitcoin valuation has got. People ask me in the comment section on a regular basis, look, Jordan, what does Ethereum's Bitcoin value actually mean, and why do you always chart it? Because we can't trade that, and I know you can't trade that. You're trading Ethereum versus USD, but if Ethereum versus Bitcoin looks bullish, or it looks like a trend reversal might happen like it does do, then that means you can expect the US dollar price to go up, especially if Bitcoin's price is going to go up, which is why we look at how Ethereum is comparing versus Bitcoin, rather than just looking at Ethereum versus USD. If you look at Ethereum versus USD, you're only getting told half a story there. You want to be looking at both sides of the equation. So I'm pretty bullish right now on Ethereum versus USD because I'm bullish on Ethereum BTC. Now, if we look at the stock market and how that's performing today, the stock market is up 0.28%. If you look at it over the course of today, it rallied throughout the course of the afternoon, which is nice to see. At the same time as that, we also saw, and this is one of the reasons why I think we've not experienced a tremendous rally today, the DXY has been, I mean, this is the value of $1 basically. It's up a small amount today. It's up 0.23%. So that's not the best thing for crypto. Ultimately, we want the dollar to be dropping in value, but it's not that bad, to be honest. And the markets are looking pretty positive. The other big trades that I've got open right now is this Salana trade. Now, Salana is looking like another breakout. You can see here it started rallying up. So my entry is down here where this green line is. You can see that it started rallying up throughout the course of the day, and now it's come down just a little bit. You'll see I'm starting to average in a little bit more now. My confidence is starting to increase again on the price of Salana. Ultimately, it's only up 2.34% in the past 24-hour period. I'm $572,000 long on it right now with a $45,000 profit and $16,500 already taken of that profit. Now, from my perspective, what can happen with Salana over the next 12 to 24 hours or so? I'm looking for a break above this resistance level right here. This resistance level is currently sat at $44.50. If we break through $44.50 on Salana, well, what becomes the next price target? And for that, well, we've got to look back in time. We've got to zoom out on the price of Salana and look at where it's been in the past. And a break of that level, I just want to get rid of some of this old charting stuff. There we go. A break of this level here at $44.50, that would mean there is just very, very little resistance. It's the last time, oh no, that's $47 is that. So $47 is probably a realistic target. But when you break $47, it's just basically all moon from there, and then you're up to $100. I actually think that Solana will make it to $80. Even if we don't have a tremendous bull market before Christmas, I still think that Solana's probably going to get to $80 before Christmas. So I'll be in and out of these trades going into the Christmas period anyway, just because I think that Christmas is going to be quite a bullish event. Typically, it's okay, especially the whole new year, new me. People whack a bunch of money into crypto in January. It happens every single year, and generally we get an extreme price pump. So I'm trying to make as much money as possible right now to then have that January fund to then blow up into something huge in January. And I hope you're joining me on that mission, and I hope you've slapped a like on today's video. Very important that you do that. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We grow at some pace at the moment on this channel, and it makes me very, very happy. And again, if you appreciate the videos, you should be slapping likes on them. Now, when it comes to today's cryptocurrency news, Yuga Labs founder has bought $1.13 million CryptoPunk. Do we need another layer 2? Kraken to follow Coinbase with their own layer 2. Kazakhstan confirms block on Coinbase in country. And BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF is getting too big, could be harmful towards Bitcoin, according to Arthur Hayes. FTX relaunch rumors are intensifying. Bitcoin network goes an hour without producing a block, which is an interesting one. You should definitely give that article a read. And then a bunch more news. If you want to read more about this, make sure you go to cryptosavingexpert.com. It's completely free. It's the best source of cryptocurrency news in the space. At the same time, you can take all sorts of guides on here. You want to know how I'm doing good at trading and whatnot, you should improve your trading by going to the guide section, the trading section, and memorizing every single thing that's in all of these different course things here. Using candlestick patterns, you can learn all sorts of different things here, and it will very much positively impact your own trading knowledge and education, and thus improve the amount of money that you make, and it'll improve your hit rate and everything. Crypto Saving Expert is literally the thing that you've been asking for many years. And yeah, I think it's actually gaining in popularity as well, which is nice to see people enjoying the fact that we spent so long working on this. What is an amazing product at this point in time. So, on that note, yeah, the markets are up. I think the markets are going to continue to go up. I don't think we're done right now. I'm still thinking $37,000. I think that a lot of people are getting out now. I'm not getting out. I've taken a little bit, but I'm not done yet. I think there's another rung to come. And if you agree with me, slap a like on today's video. I hope that we're not wrong. Can you imagine if we rode it all the way to the top and then got that sell at 37k? That'd be amazing. Just want to advise some caution. Nothing in today's video is financial advice. You should always do your own research. And of course, I am a trained professional, and I trained myself, but I am a trained professional. I've been doing this many, many years. And yeah, just trade safe. Don't make any stupid decisions. Don't over leverage, and make sure you abide by all local laws and everything like that. So on that note, thank you all for watching. Slap a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.